Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal Biga, and I'm really happy to have you here. If it's the first time catching me live, say hi, let me know where you are tuning in from. And if you're watching the replay, that's fine too. Type hashtag. And please don't forget to like my channel and subscribe because I'll be sharing great content. I already have beautiful videos that you can check out. And this is a new series that I'm launching today. And the series it's called how to experience miracles daily. It's going to be a powerful series that you don't want to miss. I will be posting coming here live regularly, so to not miss the opportunity to see the update and how I'm moving forward in this experience. You want to subscribe to stay tuned and stay connected. And please don't forget to click on the little, how do you call that? The ring, something like that, to get notification when I go live and when I post a new video on this channel. I'm really happy to have you here. I'm Crystal Biga. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a spiritual guide. And the reason why I started this series called How to Experience Miracles Daily is because of what I'm seeing around myself. I'm around me in the world and in the entrepreneurship world. People are struggling so much. We as human, we forgot something so critical that today is making our lives harder than it should be. We have forgotten an important truth that makes us wonder all day, every day, how am I going to get from where I am now to where I want to go? How can I create this result in my life? How can I have this type of relationship? How can I, you know, have this type of income? How can I get this type of job? How can I, whatever the how is in your life right now, I want you to really, pay attention to this series that I launched because I did it for you. We are all the same in this planet as humans, and we should be able to access the same, the same wealth, the same happiness, the same joy, everything that we want, the same fulfillment. It's available to all of us. But for some reason, only few people in this world are able right now to tap into that, to experience that, to enjoy life at a certain level, to have what we can call an easy life. How is that? Why so many people are struggling? Why are so many people, overwhelmed and working so hard? I know it's a big thing. You need to work hard for your dreams. You need to work hard for what you want. You need to work hard to become successful or create whatever you want to create in this life. And I have a good news. It's an illusion. It's a big illusion that we have created as human. We did it. We created an illusion that we need to work hard for what we want. We need to, hustle for what we want. That's a big illusion. Somewhere along the line, we understood a little bit better about that. We knew, hey, maybe there is another way. And we started talking about manifestation, how to manifest what you want using the law of attraction. And we started using that, make things a little bit easier for us to know that, hey, it's not all about hard work. There is something more. There is, an energy out there. There is a law in the universe that if I tap into, if I follow, that law, there is a way for me to have the things I want a little bit easier than working that hard, right? And we have, well, if you are in the law of attraction, you have been probably practicing and maybe seeing some results with that. But I want to take it a little bit deeper. I have done the law of attraction and other, modalities, energy work and intuitive training and all of the things. So I came to a place of understanding that it can be easier than that. It can be way more easier for us to create the exact things we want. Better. We can have everything we want the moment we want it, just like magic. That's what I call miracles. And no, it's not me. That's a miracle. Something you cannot explain, something that happens without you being able to say that I did it. I made it happen. That's what a miracle is. If you work to get paid, you earn the money. That's not a miracle. That's not miracle money, what I love to call magic money. That's not magic money. That's not a miracle. It's a consequence of an action, you did. So a miracle is an experience that I want you to get used to. We, see miracles all day, every day, and we are not trained to think about miracles. We are not, you know, taught to talk about miracles or to even believe in miracles. Even religious people that from the Bible or any other holy book they are using see stories about or read stories about people performing miracles in the past, they don't believe in miracles. Nobody really walks around, or people I don't know in my entourage don't walk around thinking about miracles. Everybody's like, how am I going to make this happen? What is the step-by-step process? How do I do this? If it's the law of attraction, maybe I need to do my affirmations. I have to have a vision, but what are the things? We always have a plan to get what we want, whatever modality people are using. There is a plan, there is a step-by-step process, there is a way to get there. And I started questioning it because I know it doesn't have to be a step-by-step process. It can happen just like that, just like magic. It can just happen the moment I want it. And the more I was playing with that thought, at some point I thought I was out of my mind, because our brain is so trained to believe that it has to come through work. You have to do something in order to deserve what you want, because we bought into the illusion that we have to earn the things we want. We forgot who we truly are. We forgot the truth about ourselves, what I love to call the forgotten truth. The forgotten truth is we are 100% human and 100% divine. We forgot that. Sometimes we say it, sometimes we hear it, but few people, at least people, I don't know people that wake up in the morning seeing themselves as human, as divine, and planning their days as divine beings. Few people, I don't know any. And I hope there are more people. I know we are more than 8 billion people on this planet. So I know I'm not the only one to know that it's not just a beautiful thought. It's not just a beautiful idea to say that I am 100% divine. What does that mean about me if I'm 100% divine? What is the divine? Some people call it God. Some people call it the universe. Some people call it spirit. And even the people that don't believe in anything like that maybe can call it my higher self. Or so whatever name you want to use. What does that mean for you? For me, I want to call it the divine in me, God. I am 100% divine means I am 100% God. What does that mean? What does that mean? It doesn't mean that I'm God over other human beings, because we are all God. That's what I believe. We are all 100% human, 100% divine. What does that mean, being divine? We know pretty much how the human function. The human has to work to get what they want. The human has to have a plan in mind. The human has to train. The human has to do the things, take physical action. So we pretty much know how the human function. We pretty much know how to use the human in order to get what we want. But what about the divine? Why do we forget that we are also divine? We are not just human. We are also divine. And if we remember that truth, what does that mean? In the process of creating something we want, in the process of getting a result we want, we are always creating all day, every day. So what does that mean? If I am divine, if I'm God, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that say about me? What do God do? What do the universe do? What do spirit do? What do your higher self, whatever you want to call it, what is his role in your life? And I started thinking about it, and I remember this. It's all about creation. The divine energy is all about creation. Everything we see, me, if I see myself right now, I am an expression of that creation. I am an expression of that divinity, of that God, of that universe, whatever you want to call it. I am that expression having a human experience. I'm experiencing the divine experience is experiencing life through me right now. What does that mean? Why do I forget that there is something about me that is not only human? That doesn't only require me to work, physically, using my brain, creating plans, coming up with ideas or strategies. What does the divine in me do during that process? How can I use it? Instead of just having it as a beautiful idea in the back of my mind, how can I actually tap into that divine energy, into that creator energy, into that God in me? How can I consciously tap into? And why is it important? Because God just makes things happen. That's it. God doesn't work for things. I remember right now what I'm talking about is there was a priest when I was growing up. I remember he used to say that God doesn't sweat. Because when people would be like, oh, but if I pray for this again, it's like it's too much. He would be like, what are you talking about? God doesn't sweat. There's no reason for you to worry about is it getting tired? Am I asking too much? That's what I love to believe. God doesn't need a plan. He says it, it happens. If you have read the Bible, that's my background. I used to be Christian. So I know a lot about the Bible. God will say, let there be light. Bam, it will just show up. Let there be this. There we go. It's there. There is no wait time. And let's even take it now to the human experience. There was a human on this earth based on scriptures. I didn't see him personally, but based on scriptures, there was a human being just like me that was born from a woman, just like I did, just like you did. If you're watching this, just like you did, that human being had that divine connection. He who was connected to that divinity in him, so connected that he was acting as God. And he will say, "Let there be this," and it will happen. He will have a crowd of 5,000, thousands of people in front of him hungry. His disciples will come to him and say, hey, these people need to go get food somewhere because we can't feed them. We don't have food. And he'll be like, feed them. They say, no, we can't. How are we going to do this? We don't have food. We are in the middle of the desert. And then they will say, all we have here is 5 bread and 3 fish. There's no way we're going to feed all this crowd. He will take the 5 bread, the 3 fish, just say, thank you for the food. And there will be thousands of bread and fish to feed all those people, and there will be a rest of food. Just like that. There was no step, let's create a vision board. There was no let's focus on that, meditate on that. There was no step-by-step process for anything. That's a miracle. It just happens, just like magic. Shows whatever you want, just shows up. That's where I want you to start opening your mind to. That's what I want you to start thinking about. Not manifesting the way you know it, but really making miracles happen, experiencing miracles. It's living a life where things just appear. And I want you to know that it's possible. It's possible. It's not a story. Because if you believe that you are not just a physical being, if you know some way, somehow, if you know you are more than the physical being you are seeing right now, ask yourself this simple question. What is the divine part of me doing? Why do I even have that divinity in me? Why? If I still have to figure things out on my own, why am I 100% God? If I have to come up with a plan to make things happen, what is God in me doing? He's there ready to make all these miracles. But are you ready? Are you ready to open up to that? Are you thinking that miracles are still possible? That's the first step you need. You need to believe it's possible. Because for miracles to happen, for miracles to be performed, everybody can make miracles. I want to set that foundation to know that you have all it takes to make miracles happen. That's why the topic of this series is how to experience miracles daily. Daily. Miracles right now, some people, when maybe somebody has cancer and, get better without science being behind it, they will say, oh, it's a miracle. People just witness miracles. They are surprised by miracles. They just, oh my gosh, this happened. That's wonderful. It's a miracle because we can't explain it. So it's a miracle and it's wonderful. We just witness miracles. We just, are surprised when miracles happen. But I want you to get used to the idea that miracles are normal. Miracles are so normal that you can perform miracles daily. Anything you want to create right now, to achieve right now, to experience right now, you can make it happen just like that. You can create that miracle. But for you to get to that place where your daily experience, your daily life is full of miracles, it's just a miracle experience all the way. You have to first believe that miracles, first of all, are possible, but you have what it takes to perform miracles. Why? You are 100% divine. That's the first step. Open up your mind to that truth. Tap into that truth. I know it takes time for our brain sometimes to understand, things that are not physical, things that are not natural, but that's the first thing I want you to start thinking about, playing with. Start playing with that idea. I am 100% divine, and the divine creates. The divine makes miracles. So I have the energy of miracles in me. So I have all it takes to make miracle happen in my life right now. Not only in desperate situations, but in any given moment. I have all it takes to make miracles happen. That's how you start experiencing miracles daily, by you opening up to that truth that, hey, I can make miracles happen and it's possible. And the second thing that I want you to remember also is that miracles, the foundation of miracles is faith. And faith is also from that knowing, remembering that, hey, I am divine. You have to believe in that so strongly. What is faith? I asked that question to a friend of mine yesterday, actually. I asked her, what is faith? And she gave me a definition. And that definition was linked to religion. Deep believe, you believe in God, believe that God is there for you and all of the things. Great definition, right? But funny enough, the Bible, which is the book of God for those that have read the Bible, defines faith without mentioning God. Faith, the definition the Bible gives of faith is the strong assurance, a strong belief in the things you want, okay? On the things you want. You believe strongly that whatever you want is possible. First step for faith. The second part of the definition says the knowing and the demonstration of the unseen. That's faith. First, a strong belief of what you want and a demonstration of the unseen. So if you want something, for example, let's take something that speaks to all of us. You want $10,000 right now. You want what I call magic money. You want magic money. If you have faith, which is the foundation for miracles to happen, the faith you have will give you, put you in this place of knowing that because I want $10,000, I have it. There is no how to make it happen. There is no wait time. I have this strong belief that because I want it, I have it. The belief is there. I strongly believe in this. That's the first step of faith. And the second part of the definition, which is demonstration of the unseen, I start acting as if I already have the 10,000 because I have no doubt in my mind that I have the $10,000 that I have asked for. There is no reason why I should even question it because it's done. It is done. It is not happening. It's not about to happen. It's not coming my way. It is done right here, right now. That's a miracle. That's a miracle. When Jesus will took those 5 breads and 3 fish and said thank you and fed those 5 people, there was no wait time. It was right there, right away. That's a miracle. That's a miracle. So if you want something right here, right now, you shouldn't be in that, because when you start having that thought in your mind that it might take time for me to see it physically, is it faith? You have to have that strong belief that whatever it is that you're trying to create right here, right now, is done first, and you start acting as if you already had it because you actually already had it. That's how you start experiencing miracles. I used to call it alignment before, But going deeper, I want to call it miracles, because alignment is this kind of the same process. You see your vision, you believe, and start taking aligned action, acting as if you already had whatever you asked for. But in that way, I want to call it miracle is because in that process, it's like there is a time frame. Can be hours, some people, it depends, can be hours, it can be days, it can be, but there is still that idea of, there is kind of a wait time. It's not like instant. It's not instant, but miracles are instant. That's where I'm taking you to experience instant manifestation of what you want. That's what I call miracle. You ask for it, it shows up right away without you having to figure out how it happened. How cool would that be? Just think about it for a second. If you could tap into that divine energy within you that creates everything, that has the power to create everything at any given moment. Imagine you being here, right now, and wanting something that you have been working for. And now you know that, hey, actually, I can just have it now. How much, relief will it be for you? My intention is really to set you free from all the illusions that are making your life harder than it should be. The only reason why The only reason why we are having this human experience is to enjoy the physical world. Enjoy the physical world. And you enjoy the physical world by creating all the things that make your experience enjoyable. You create flowers, you create trees, you create water, you create air, you create all the things that makes the human experience enjoyable. And right here, right now, what is the thing that can make your human experience more enjoyable? When you have that answer, maybe it's a partner that would make your human experience right now enjoyable. I want you to have faith that you can call that partner into your existence right here, right now. That's a miracle. I want to I want your daily experience to be full of miracles, because that's what we are capable of doing. We forgot who we are. We forgot. We made it so hard on ourselves. We created that illusion that made us believe that, oh, we are just human beings trying our best to make it through, to achieve. And we take pride in struggling to get what we want. We take pride in having a hard story behind to justify why we have what we want. It's not a big illusion we have created. It's not needed. It's a choice we make. We can choose to forget about the part in us that can make things happen just like magic, the part of us that can just create everything we want right here, right now, and rely solely on the human and try to justify all the things and by through struggle and blood and sweat. Or we can choose to reconnect the human and the divine. Allow the divine to make miracles and the human to enjoy the human experience. That's the beauty of it. You make miracles happen to make your human experience more enjoyable. When I was, when I wanted to share this, I was concerned. I was like, what are people going to say? That so you want to tell us that we don't need to work anymore? We don't need to go after what we want. So if we can just create everything we want the moment we want it, why do we need to work anymore? And I want to set you free right now by telling you this. You don't work. And if you do, you need to think about it and probably figure out a way to set yourself free. And I hope this will set you free right now. You don't work to earn money. Maybe you do, but that's not the reason why you should be working. The main reason why we work, we create businesses, we do all the things we do is to expand, to allow our souls to express itself. Again, part of the human experience. We are meant to create. That's why we want to do things that allow us to create. So you create a business that allows you to express your creativity in any shape or form. You go to work to allow your being to express, what you know, use your skills and express yourself to be more fulfilled. But if you're doing that for money, you're miserable. That's why people are so stressed out and unhappy, because they work to make money. They start a business to make money. That's the wrong way to go about it. When you know you always have the money you want, when you tap into that energy of making miracles daily, knowing that I always have the food I want in my fridge for myself, for my kids, whatever. I always have the money I want to pay my rents, to pay my bills. I always have that money. It's available for me at any given moment. I just need to call in the amount I want, and it's there. I do everything that I want with that money. Now I have the freedom to choose the exact job that allows me to fuel my soul, that allows me to express what I really am, what I came here to give to the world. I have that freedom to choose the job that allows me to be really of service. It gives me that freedom to start the very business that I really want, that will really makes my soul sing, instead of the business that I think will make me more money. That's freedom. The freedom to be who you want to be, the freedom to be the very person you came here to be, without being limited by the need to make money. That's why I want you to open up to the truth that you are divine. You can make miracles happen. You can make miracles happen. So if it's the money, it's available. Call it in and see it. And then go out there and be the human being you came here to be, with no limitation. No, I need this because I have these bills to pay. You don't need anything. You are here to do what you want, not what you need. And the only way for you to really be the human being that you came here to be is for you to let go of all those illusions that are keeping you away from seeing who you truly are. You are a powerful being. You are a divine being. I don't need to remind you that you're also a human being. We know that. I want you to hear that you are also a divine being. And a divine being can create just like that. A divine being can make things happen just like that. A divine being makes miracles. That's how you start experiencing miracles, when you start opening up to that truth. And consciously wake up in the morning and connect with the divine in you, and get ready with faith. Faith is the key, is the secret sauce here. Walk with that knowing that everything I want is available. I just have to call it by name to see it happen, to see it appear, to allow my human to have an enjoyable experience on this planet, on this earth, to allow my human to express itself fully. I will work with my divine to create miracles that make my human experience more enjoyable. That's freedom right here, right now. Are you ready to remember who you are? Are you ready to become a miracle maker? Are you ready to stop just witnessing miracles and being surprised, but consciously making miracles happen in your life daily? I hope the answer is yes. And I've started showing you the path that leads there. And if you have any question, I really want to hear your question, any feedback in the comments. I'll always be happy to come back and answer any question and comment. And I'll be here to share more on this series, because I really want you to become a miracle maker. I want to say that differently. Not become a miracle. Remember that you are capable of making miracles. You're not becoming a miracle maker. You have always been. I just want you to remember that. Remember who you truly are. The divine being that you are is capable of making miracles happen, making any dream you have a reality instantly. Instantly. Not after you work hard, not after you have created all the vision boards, did all the affirmation, light all the candles and all the things. Instantly, just like magic. So I hope this first episode um, was a first step for you to start opening up your mind if you never did. And if you had, I hope this helps you in your journey. I'll be here again tomorrow to share more on the topic. So don't forget to subscribe, to click the notification button to make sure that when I go live tomorrow, you are notified and you can join me to have this conversation, to continue on this journey of experiencing miracles daily. Thank you so much for watching this. See you tomorrow. I love you. My name is Crystal Biga. Thank you for watching this.